This is Gonzalo, and today, guys, I'm going to talk about Mars going into Libra, and also Venus is going into Libra. How it's going to affect your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. So be sure to check the three of them, and you will see for the month of October until I think it stays on this sign for 1.5 months again. So Mars is going into Libra on the 14th, and Venus on the 22nd, I think. But you will start seeing these energies, okay? And it's gonna stay there for 1.5 months or 2, I think. But the thing is that you're gonna see some amazing thing with this. Sorry, I'm kind of sleepy right now. So first of all, guys, if you wanna book a reading with me, I do solar return readings, all the energy that you can see, and I also do tarot readings with any question that you want. I also always combine Vedic with Western astrology when I do chart readings. So if you wanna book a reading with me, the link is down below, and thank you so much. And the timestamps will be right down below, so keep on watching, right? So first of all, we're gonna start with Mars and Venus going into Libra. For Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I always repeat again just in case people don't hear it. So first of all, guys, this is gonna be happening on your first house. So having Mars and Venus on the first house in Libra. So besides that, you guys have the Libra essence in yourself, first of all. So you're very pretty, you know, very charming, very, I don't know, kind of dramatic sometimes, but very diplomatic. I have my moon in Libra also. So the thing is that having Mars and Venus here, it can make you very, I don't know, it can make you have like an aura of attraction. People will be really attracted to you, or you may seem that when you walk into the street or to college or to your job, people will see you. But I'm not just talking, it's just you will have this energy, this Venus energy going on, and Venus is ruled by Libra and Taurus. So since it's in Libra, you will have this energy about you. And since it's in the first house, your physical body, you know, the first house always represents how people see you, so they will see you with this kind of diplomatic, I don't know, very cute look to you. I don't know, but you know what I'm trying to say. Having Venus in your first house is a great placement, and it's a great energy for you to take advantage of. But also you have Mars there, so people may see you as very passive aggressive. When you have Mars and Venus together, I mean, you have a malefic and a benefic planet, right? So you will have that Venus going on with you, but with Venus and Mars in Libra, you're gonna be very passive aggressive. So if someone makes you mad, or so you don't want to talk to someone, you will be like, okay, I'm just not gonna talk, and you will ignore them. So you will give this silent treatment a lot for this 1.5 months. I'm sure of it. So you will not fight because, of course, you're a Libra, or you have your moon, your rising, or your sun in Libra. You will be very passive aggressive against those people. So be aware of that, just in case, because some friendships can end because of that. So that will be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. So for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Scorpio, this is going to be happening on your second house, your house of money, property, real estate, you know. Having Mars and Venus here, Venus is going to give you a lot of, not inheritances, because that's the 8th house, the opposite of the 2, but you will gain some money, and you will think, okay, how do I get this? So maybe a relative of yours will give you money, or is giving you money, because you already will start feeling this energy. Because Venus is all about, no, it's not only about love, it's about great benefits depending on the house, and you have it in your second house. So people may not see you as very like this with this Venus energy, because that's the first house for Libras. But for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is a great month for you to take advantage of. Maybe if you have a project, you should start it, because you have Mars there. And with Venus conjuncting, this energy will be great to do that. So if you have a project and you're not sure, make sure to do that. And if you're not sure, it's because you don't have so much Earth on your chart, right? So make sure of doing that. And Venus will help to that to provide you what you need. Just be aware of that, because in the second house is one of the greatest energies. So just saying, you should be taking advantage of. If you have a project, if you have to study for an exam, you may feel like, okay, how did I pass this, right? So you should be aware of that, Libra, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I always repeat again. And that will be it for you guys, but this is a great energy, so you should take advantage of it. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be happening on your third house. What is the third house? Well, it's a house ruled by Mercury, Gemini, communication, you know, how you express yourself. Having Mars and Venus going into Libra, this energy is going to give you, I know that Sag people are very honest, are very like down into the bone, right? But with Mars and Mars and Venus going into Libra, this energy is going to give you a very diplomatic way of talking. So when you, because third house is all about communication and how you observe communication. So if you're studying, if you're in a job, or if you're in an interview, this is a great opportunity for you to communicate with your coworkers, with the friends for college, and they will see you as a, whoa, this guy is very like diplomatic on the way he's talking, and you may not seem like it, but be aware of that on this month, on October and the rest of the month until December, because this energy is going to give you a very diplomatic way of talking. And since you have Mars and Venus, Mars is a planet of intelligence and Libra is very diplomatic. So if you have an exam to study, you should take advantage of this energy, because since it's in the third house and you have Mars there, it's going to make you process information very quickly. So take advantage of that. Just saying, you should really. So that will be it for you guys. So see you in the next video. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be happening in your fourth house. Your fourth house, I always combine Western with Vedic astrology, so it represents your mother. It represents your home, basically, right? So having Venus and Mars here, well, basically, you may have some issues with your mother or with whatever you're living. Maybe it represents a woman, basically, it represents your mother. But if you're like, I don't know, sharing an apartment with your girlfriend, or I don't know, with just a girl, you should really be aware of that, because Mars and Venus conjunction, it can make you have this passive aggressiveness about you, and I don't know, it can cause a breakup. Not necessarily a breakup, maybe a break of friendship, of a relative relationship, right? So be aware of that. But Venus here, it's gonna make, I don't know, maybe you will be decorating your house, cleaning your house, I don't know, but you will make your house very beautiful. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and I know you guys don't like that, or like not, you guys are not really into that, right? But you should really take advantage of that. Maybe this month you will enjoy being at home, right? Because it's all about the home, the relationship with your mother. So if you having some issues, because you may already start feeling this energy, you should work it out with your mother, you know, because this passive aggressiveness can cause a little hole in your relationship with her. So you should be taking advantage of that. But it is a great energy to have, really, because it can mean that you can, I don't know, get some money unexpectedly, in unexpected ways. So you should be aware of that. And yeah, that's for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I'm a Rising in Aqua, so let's see what's coming on with you guys. So basically, this is going to be happening in your fifth house. Your fifth house, romance, creativity, great ideas, you know, children. Having Mars and Venus going into Libra, you may have this passive aggressiveness about you, and I'm saying this for all the signs, basically, because Mars conjuncting Venus, it makes you really passive aggressive. And I'm saying passive aggressive because it's in Libra, and Libra is very passive aggressive. They won't fight you, they will be passive aggressive about it, they will just ignore you, right? But in this case, you will be passive aggressive. Yeah, I'm just repeating, with children. So children may find you like really annoying, and maybe they will annoy you too. So you should be aware of that, because it represents children. But Mars represents intelligence, Venus and Libra are very diplomatic. So you can imagine how in this house your creativity will be on the clouds. So be aware of that. If you're working on a project, if you're in college and you have to do an essay, I don't really know, but take advantage of this creativity. So it will start in October and until more or less the end of November. So be aware of that. Take advantage of this creativity. The fifth house is unexpected luck. So if you say, I'm not gonna pass the exam, I'm not gonna get this job, I'm not gonna get this promotion, check it out in this month and a half if you get it, and then tell me in the comments, because The fifth house in Vedic, it says unexpected luck, and having Mars in Libra and Venus in Libra there, Venus is a benefic planet, sorry about. So having Venus energy in the fifth, it's gonna bring a lot of luck, just saying. So be aware of that, and thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so this is gonna be happening in your sixth house. What is your sixth house? Well, you may know, like day-to-day routine, your coworkers, your relationship with your coworkers, and your health. Having Venus and Mars here, one thing that I seen with Mars energy in the sixth house is that it may cause accidents. So be aware of that. First of all, even people who have displacement on their natal chart, you just have the energy, it may cause accidents. You may feel like you cut yourself, you know, small cuts basically. On the 8th house, it's more like deep, right? But on the 6th house, and you should be aware of accidents. So if you are driving a car, be aware of that. Just saying, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. That's why I made these videos, because I'm just warning you what could happen. But having Venus here is gonna make you very lucky in your work. So if you're looking for a promotion, or if you don't know if you're gonna pass your exam at college or whatever you're studying, you may pass, because Venus, it's creating a good relationship with your teachers, with your coworkers, with your boss, or whatever. So for this month and a half, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you should take advantage of the energy, but you may think that it's not going to happen, but it will happen. So be aware of that, Pisces. But yeah, basically that is, guys. But your day-to-day routine, you may feel like very, I don't know, tired, because Mars is there, but also Venus is conjuncting them. So it may create this passive aggressiveness about you. So be aware of that too. Your coworkers may like you, but they will think like, whoa, what is this passive aggressiveness going on with this guy, right? But I'm saying this for all the signs, because Mars conjuncting Venus in Libra, and especially in Libra, are very passive aggressive. They give you usually the silent treatment. So be aware of that, guys. So yeah, that will be it for you guys. So see you guys in the next video. For Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be happening in your 7th house. 7th house of relationship. The 5th house is romance. The 7th house is relationship. Not necessarily if you are in a relationship, it could be. But also, if you're single, you may meet someone. And having Mars and Venus conjuncting here, if you're going to meet someone, you may attract a partner that is very aggressive, that is very passive aggressive, basically because Mars and Venus is going into Libra. But you may feel really attracted to them because they might be really beautiful, because it's in Libra. So be aware of that. And also, if you are in a relationship, basically you may be very passive aggressive towards your partner, unfortunately. Yeah, so be really aware of that, because it may cause a breakup, because it's Mars there. And Mars is the planet of intelligence, but it's a planet of aggression. So you may attract a very aggressive, not with, I don't know, with fighting, right? But like very aggressive partners, very passive aggressive. So it may annoy the shit out of you, basically. I'm sorry, but I know that Aries don't like to be ignored. So you may attract a person, a girl, or a guy that may ignore you. So be aware of that, unless you are already attracted one, because I mean, we're already at the end of the month. So sorry. You may already feel this energy going on, so be really aware of that, Aries. But it's a great energy to have. Venus is on the 7th house and it's in Libra, so you may be very lucky in love. So if you, I don't know, if you're into hookups or whatever, do it. I mean, it's a great experience to have, and it's a great energy to have for 1.5 months. So you should really take advantage of that one. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is gonna be happening, sorry, in your 8th house, the house of deep digging information, sexual experiences, basically, and having Mars and Venus in Libra here. Mars, basically, like I said, with Pisces, that is happening on their 6th house, it can cause accidents on the 8th also. Small cuts, or if you are driving a car, because I always combine Vedic with Western. So be aware of that, and I'm not just saying this randomly. I'm just warning you what could happen. So be aware of that, because Mars conjuncting Libra in the 8th house, conjuncting Libra, now conjuncting Venus in Libra, I'm not saying that it will cause accidents, but Mars usually in the 8th can cause accidents. But having Venus here, it makes you very lucky. Not also very lucky. If you get an inheritance this month, you will be very lucky about it. You will get it because the 8th house also represents inheritances or unexpected ways of getting money, right? So you may feel like, whoa, how did I get this money? Not like it's gonna appear randomly in your house, right? But like maybe a relative will give you, or if you're waiting for an inheritance from someone that passed away, you may get it. Really, I'm not just saying this randomly. You may get it because the 8th house having Venus there, you may have good inheritances or ways of making money. So guys, I hope you really take advantage of this. And Mars conjuncting Venus in the 8th, it makes you very passive aggressive in a deep level, more than the others, because I'm telling everyone that they are going to be passive aggressive, but with you guys on the 8th, it's going to be core passive aggressive. So be aware of that, because it can cause a breakup of a relationship, of a friendship, or a relationship with a relative, right? So thank you so much guys for watching, and see you in next video. For Gemini sun, moon or rising, sorry. So this is gonna be happening in your sorry, I forgot the house. On the 9th house, sorry. I have just made for Taurus and I remember that it was on the 8th, sorry guys. So I was thinking it's something else. So in the 9th house, having Mars and Virgo going into Libra there, this is a great experience for learning, basically, for you guys Geminis. If you're waiting for a job, for an exam, or for anything, and you may think that you're not gonna pass it, guess what? You may really, because just try it out. You may, because Venus is the planet of, it's a benefic planet, so it's a planet of luck, unexpected luck, and the 9th house is ruled by Jupiter, right? So by Sag. So basically, in this house, you may find yourself being very lucky with this energy for 1.5 months until Mars and Venus changes sign again. Sorry, but I'm very crazy right now. So yeah, and having Mars here, Mars is the planet of intelligence, so you may feel like you're very aggressive as regards to your studies, as regards to your job. So you may feel like you're going to, I don't know, going to do a lot of things with this placement, really, because you may feel like you're going all days to work, or all days to college, or all days to this, and you may feel really tired, and people may feel that passive aggressiveness, because Mars conjuncting Venus in Libra especially, it's gonna make you very passive aggressive, especially if you're a Gemini with any Libra placement. Yeah, so be aware of that, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry that I misconfused so many words. See you in next video. For Cancers, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is gonna be happening in your 10th house. 10th house. What is the 10th house? It's ruled by Capricorn, Saturn, and I always combine Vedic with Western astrology. So I'm gonna be honest. This house, you may feel like having Mars and Venus here. Having Mars really is a very good placement, but since it's in Libra with Venus here, you may feel like you may have to work a lot to get things, because remember, this house is ruled by Saturn, and yes, you have Mars a malefic and Venus a benefic, which is a good combination. But it makes you, besides that, I'm telling all the signs that it's gonna make them very passive aggressive, which is true because it's in the sign of Libra, and Libra is very passive aggressive when they're mad. They don't fight. So, and I'm saying when they're mad because we're talking about Mars here too, right? So Venus in Mars is gonna be a very passive aggressiveness going on, just because it's in Libra. So basically having this in here, it's gonna make you very, like, you know, make you work hard for what you want, really, for 1.5 months. But having Venus here, it's gonna bring you a lot of unexpected things. It usually represents in the 5th, and since it's aspecting the 10th for you guys, it brings unexpected luck. So if you may feel like, okay, I'm not gonna get this job, I'm not gonna get past this exam or whatever, and you will be like, how did I pass it, right? So it brings unexpected luck, because from the 5 it's expecting the 10th. So it brings some unexpected things, but yeah, you have to work for what you want with this placement. And yes, you may hear that Mars in here does great, but it's in Libra conjuncting Venus, so it does great, and you may be like very, I don't know, very happy-go-lucky about it, but at the end it's gonna be worth it. But you will have to work, you know, step by step until you get it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you. For Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is gonna be happening in your 11th house. Your 11th house. I have I don't know what is happening right now. My mouth is just like going crazy. Anyways, the 11th house represents friendships, you know, organizations that you may work in, or maybe organization representing your college, your workplace, or your house. The 4th house represents your house, right? But basically it can represent different organizations. So basically, having Mars and Venus here, first of all, your friends may see you as very, very passive aggressive this month. And I'm telling you this for all the signs, but especially since the 11th house represents friendships, and I know for Leo people, friends are very important, because I have 2 girlfriends that are Leos. They are the triple Leo, so you can imagine. But I know, guys, so you should really be aware of that, because people may see you as extremely passive aggressive, and you may start feeling this now, but for 1.5 months, you should be aware of that. But since you have Venus and Mars, which is the planet of intelligence, this is going to make you extremely smart this month. So if you're studying for an exam, if you're doing this, if you're doing that, or applying for a job, or you are in a job looking for a promotion, Venus is the planet of luck. So you may feel like you're going to have some benefits as regards to your job, your studies, or whatever that you're working on. Maybe a project, guys, I don't really know, but you should really take advantage of this energy, because it's great energy for all the signs. But what the thing is that it's going to make you very passive aggressive. That's it. And in this case, with your friends, towards your friends. So you should be aware of that, because they may feel tired about it. And I already started feeling that with my Leo girlfriend, so be aware of that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't know, see you guys next month. So for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is going to be happening in your 12th house. 12th house of Pisces ruled by Neptune. So basically on this house, guys, having Mars and Venus going here, it's going to make you basically have a really vivid imagination. So if you're working on an essay that you have to write a story or anything like that, it's going to make you have a very vivid imagination, or very creative, you know, because Pisces, usually this house is very like the 5th house, but it's very creative, you know. It's the last house, so it has already gone through all the houses. So basically this house, you may feel like you're kind of in a superiority mood this month for 1.5 months, right? So you should be aware of that. But also Mars conjuncting Venus is going to make you very passive aggressive towards all the people, because it's the 12th house, so they may feel your energy about it. I'm telling this to all the signs, but with you guys especially, because the 12th house is basically your energy, right? So it's your subconscious, but with your subconscious, you're transmitting your energy to other people. So per se, Cancer people, Scorpio people, or Piscean people will feel that energy and will be very passive aggressive. And you may not be like that, right? But it's gonna make you very passive aggressive. Also, having Mars here, it's gonna make you have some weird thoughts, so be aware of that. Just saying, it's just a placement that you need to pass for 1.5 months, but be aware of those thoughts and just get over them, right? So it's not a big deal if you're thinking about something weird. Just get over it. Mars in your head is gonna be like making you kind of crazy, but we all have gone through Mars on the 12th, so this time is for you guys, so be aware of that. But basically it's gonna make you very passive aggressive, but extremely creative, extremely, so be aware of that. So you should focus on the arts, and if you're not a person that likes to draw or whatever, you should be aware of only what is happening in your mind, because the 12th house is basically not a good placement for Mars, but it is what it is, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe So, and if you want to book a reading with me, the link's down below. I do solar return readings, chart readings with any questions that you want. And I also video cams reading, and yeah, and the prices are really low right now, so you should really take advantage of that. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you next video.